Since what? When was the last time Northwestern State was 2-0 in football?
2007.
That's a ways back.
6 years.
Yeah.
And yes, I didn't say this on the air during the broadcast, but I'll say it here on the air. As the linebacker for Southern referred to Northwestern State as horrible repeatedly.
Right.
If we're horrible, what does that make you?
Not that our veteran broadcaster here holds any grudges or anything like that.
I'm just saying, be smarter than that.
Yeah.
Did
he tweet it out or did he actually say
he said it on video.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
So our guys down in Baton Rouge at Channel 9 and Channel 2, they
had it.
They had it.
They said,
Steve Schneider was all over it down there.
Northwestern State's horrible. And the reporter said, excuse me, did you say they were horrible? Yeah. Yeah, they're horrible.
All right, so
55-14 win, by the way.
Nice W for you. All right, now listen, we have, and we should do this, we should lead with this every day. Every Monday, we should lead with this.
Texas A&M and Alabama, every Monday.
No.
Oh.
Well, this
Florida State, Nevada, this weekend.
A great show lineup. Let me start with that. Tony Barnhart coming up at a quarter past the hour. Pete Russell from CoachingSearch.com, who's no doubt got Mac Brown on his speed dial. Come on, that was worthy. Speed, come on. Al Golden is going to join us, the head coach of the Miami Hurricanes, and Bronco Mendenhall, head coach of BYU, both in hour number 2, and Jason Lockett-Fora with some NFL conversation after week 1. Our insider with the NFL Today on CBS will be joining us. Other than that, lines are open for you. We want to engage you. We'll do it in the first hour at 45 past the hour at 888-573-5335. But
got a Hambone Award winner.
We have, exactly. We're beginning every Monday with the Hambone Award winner, and that, of course, means the best player, not necessarily statistically, okay? There's more to it than that. It's not just about amassing numbers, although that certainly didn't hurt Vernon Adams last week of Eastern Washington in that performance against Oregon State. But the idea here is from the non-power conferences backwards, as an example, the BYU quarterback.
I tried hard to
was
get
a candidate. He was a candidate.
I know.
Not saying that he wasn't a candidate. If you're in a non-BCS conference or independent, as BYU would be, we're not going to give it to an elite Power 5 conference team. But from that part, the non-BCS Division 1A schools to FCS to Division 2 to Division 3, we try to find the player that had a magical moment, a weekend unlike any other, okay? And the impact that it maybe has for their program as well, all right? Last week it was Vernon Adams. This week, ladies and gentlemen, we have a little build-up. A little build-up, son. Our Hambone Award winner, Mr. Netherton, is...
It is none other than third-string quarterback for the Nicholls State Colonels, Tuskani Figaro.
Hello, how about that? Love that guy. The numbers on Tuskani Figaro are not necessarily as gaudy as future Hambone Award winners would be. By the way, Rogers, how about a little Hambone breakdown for Tuskani Figaro? Hambone, where you been? Oh, that goal, I'm back again. Sound off, 1, 2. Sound off, 3, 4. Sound off, 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. Figaro. Tuskani Figaro. And by the way, if your name is Tuskani Figaro, shouldn't you be well-dressed?
You should...
No, I mean, really, shouldn't you be well-dressed?
Do you realize what just happened? Roger just went full opera singer on us for a brief second. I never heard that before.
He's got that...
I've heard him sing constantly for 2.5 years. I've never heard him do that before.
Oh, I've heard him do that.
That was lovely.
Oh, of course. Rogers is a man of many talents.
Golden voice.
Yeah. All right, let's tell the story. Let's tell the story of Tuskani. Let's tell the story of Tuskani Figaro, please.
All right, so Nicholls State has won 2 games combined the last 2 years.
Right.
They have not won a Division I game, either FCS or FBS.
And by the way, for those of you who are wondering, that's the team that was the sacrificial lamb for Oregon last week, and that game, believe it or not, was actually televised.
And Oregon set a record for most offensive yards in a game, which, considering it's Oregon, that's saying something.
Yeah.
So Nicholls goes in. They've beaten Evangel College each of the last 2 years. I don't know what Evangel College is.
Right. Okay.
It may be an online school. I don't know. So they're 1-10 the last 2 years, 0-14 in conference. They go up to Western Michigan.
PJ Fleck,
who was on the
show
last
week. We donned his helmet. We're going to have him on this week too, I believe.
Sorry, PJ. So Nicholls goes up with their 2-20 record the last 2 years. Their starting QB goes down late in the first half. They're holding on to a slim lead, and Tuskani Figaro, who is a sophomore, and by the way, it was the third-string quarterback coming into the season, was the fourth-string quarterback during fall practice before their starter got lost for the year. He's the third-string guy now. He comes in, he leads the team down the field. He rushes for 72 yards. He has a 55-yard bomb late to set up a field goal. He ends up sparking the win for the Nicholls State Colonels, their first Division I win since 2010.
Nice win for the Colonels from down in Thibodaux, Louisiana. And what were the final numbers on Tuskani? When I said they weren't as gaudy as future Hambone Award winners, but they were still awfully good.
Sure, he threw for 66 yards. He had 72 yards rushing. But again, it was the leadership down the stretch, the pass down the stretch. It was him finding a way to get. And that's in a half of football, by the way.
That's incredible.
That's
so
great
there you have it. Our first third-string quarterback.
Congratulations!
Tuskani Figaro, our Hambone Award winner of this week. Tony Barnhart.